in high school, STEM was around. Because I was calling myself a STEM.
That's when you was in denial, right?
Yeah, I was in denial. I thought I was bisexual and all kind of shit like that.
Hey, it be like that.
It do be
Every
like
once
that.
in a while,
You know what I'm
backslide in
saying?
Cleveland.
Okay.
Long time ago.
You backsliding?
All right.
We're gonna keep it moving. Okay. I backslid until I was about 21.
It happens. It happens.
And after that, I was done with it. Because when you're used to that growing up, I mean, you don't just get out and be like, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah. I remember last time I backslid, I was high. I forgot that I was gay.
Oh.
Hold up.
Dead ass forgot
We
I was
backslid
gay.
high.
Yeah, that was my ex like a long time. I really, really, really liked him. Like that was my and then I just forgot that I was gay. We got high, I forgot I was gay.
What?
We got
That's
kissing
what
and shit.
happened.
We red, took the C's out.
Damn.
Little five bag at the school.
The season's popping.
Nah, the C's was out of that. You don't want them C's in there, but yeah, I forgot
don't
I was
want them
gay.
C's. That's a headache.
I felt bad. I was like, man, you can't be doing this, bro. You got to pick a side, bro.
Right.
I had to really talk myself through it.
No, but do you have to pick a side? And you know what's crazy? Like with lesbians at the time, anyway.
Yeah.
Like when you single, none of y'all available.
That's so true.
You know who was? Let me backslide right quick. Ain't nobody gonna know. Y'all.
I'm glad to see, especially the one who was just talking. You can tell she's a pretty girl if she decided to switch it up. And studs are always curious of how they would look as a femme, if you will. And what they say when you drunk or when you're high, that's who you really are. It heightens what you already are, or the truth comes out. But that's typically what I've heard. And that's typically when studs end up getting clapped up, when they end up getting pregnant, because nature takes over. And you heard what they say, all right, we gotta pick a side, I gotta backslide. I'm chilling with the homie one night, we smoking, I realized, yo, I'm trying to get the D, I'm trying to sneak D, or sneak dickin' as they say, and get pummeled. And that's just one of those things, you could tell how she's talking now that that's something that if it happens once, it'll happen again. Your feelings just don't change. For some reason, that's something that you wanted, and it's just what happens. I remember when I was in the Army, right? There was a stud, she was a pretty girl too. There was a stud, and she grew out the whole stash and everything. Right? Had the cornrows. So we were having a conversation, and she was married to a dude in the same unit, but she was messing with this other chick. And she was like, yo, I think her name was Petty. If y'all know who Petty is, shout out to Petty or whatever. Anyway. Oh, shit. I'm calling her name like y'all. If y'all know her, y'all know her. Anyway. She was like, yo, I would get like that only when I'm high. You know what I'm saying? And this is a common theme, drunk or high. This is a common theme with studs when they do that. So to me, that tells me that's something that you already want to do. Because